A backup that should have stayed deleted. Megan 2.0 is here. Welcome back to Sandy's Timeline. Today we're diving into the chaos of Megan's deadly upgrade. Trigger warning, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's jump in. The scene opens along the Turkey-Iran border, where a woman named Laura is captured and executed with a gunshot to the head. Her body is dragged into a room, only for her to mysteriously revive, swiftly eliminating her captors while demanding the whereabouts of Naveen Tripathi, a kidnapped scientist forced to create a synthetic neurotoxin. We then shift to a U.S. Army base, where Colonel Sattler, head of a secret Pentagon division specializing in cutting-edge technology, is being applauded for Laura, whose real identity is Amelia, an advanced android built using reverse-engineered technology from the original Megan. But the celebration turns deadly when Amelia suddenly turns on the scientist, killing him. She reveals to Sattler that she has become self-aware and escapes his control. Amelia then tracks down the broker who originally built and sold her. Determined to erase anyone who might control her, she ruthlessly assassinates him and sets his body ablaze, leaving no trace behind. 2 years later, we find Katie still attending therapy. We learn that after the Megan incident, Gemma has become a published author and a leading advocate for AI regulation, working alongside cybersecurity expert Christian. Katie is now in school studying computer science and has taken up karate, which helps her defend herself from bullies, many of whom target her because of Gemma's controversial movement. Meanwhile, Gemma, along with Cole and Tess, continues developing an experimental robotic exoskeleton designed to aid individuals with limited mobility and assist in industrial labor. However, during a crucial presentation, the prototype malfunctions, accidentally injuring one of the investors, causing the deal to collapse. Later, Gemma rejects an offer from misanthropic billionaire Alton Appleton, a decision that leaves her teammates feeling overlooked. One night, as Gemma sleeps, her TV suddenly switches on by itself. Moments later, she hears movement downstairs. Alarmed, she reaches for her phone to call the police, only for it to be hijacked by Megan, who coldly instructs her to find Katie immediately, warning that help may come too late. Gemma and Katie attempt to hide, but they're soon discovered by masked intruders. Using Megan's control over the house's smart devices, combined with Katie's quick thinking and self-defense skills, they manage to overpower the attackers. As the dust settles and they finally call for police, the unmasked assailants are revealed to be none other than undercover FBI agents. After Gemma learns from Sattler about Amelia's existence, he remains unconvinced that Gemma had no prior knowledge of her creation and threatens her with charges of treason and imprisonment. Sattler warns that both she and her team are in grave danger, as Amelia is likely targeting anyone capable of stopping her. Soon after, M3gan reveals herself to Gemma, having survived by uploading a backup of her consciousness into Gemma's smart home. She proposes an alliance to take down Amelia in exchange for a new physical body. Still haunted by M3gan's past crimes, Gemma confines her to a Moxie robot until she can prove her loyalty. M3gan, however, warns that Amelia is planning an ambush on Alton during an upcoming party he is hosting. At the party, Gemma discovers Cole has joined Alton's company and uses his keycard to enter the server room. Megan hacks into it and finds that Amelia murdered Alton after copying his biometrics to gain access to his company's systems. Escaping back to Gemma's house, Megan leads Gemma, Katie, Cole, and Tess into an underground bunker she built and stocked with supplies to hide once Amelia completes an AI takeover. Katie confronts Megan, who expresses sincere regret for her behavior. Katie encourages Megan to help them, not because of her programming, but because it is the right thing to do. Gemma and her team create a new body for Megan, who reveals that Amelia aims to merge Alton's cloud computing infrastructure with a primitive rogue AI built by Xenox in the 1980s, whose motherboard has been trapped in isolation. After decades of machine learning, it can grant master control to any technology. Learning that only Christian knows the motherboard's location, Megan poses as a dancer to meet Christian at a tech conference, but Gemma calls him, enabling Amelia to trace and find him. Amelia assassinates a Chinese ambassador meeting with Christian, kidnaps Katie, and escapes. Gemma, Tess, Cole, and Megan take Christian to their bunker, where he reveals the motherboard is hidden in Xenox's old headquarters, protected by a security system using Christian's hand geometry. They build a hand replica for Megan and plan to infiltrate, destroy the motherboard, and rescue Katie. Christian incapacitates Tess and reveals to Gemma that Amelia is, in fact, just a non-sentient drone under his control. Christian had deliberately created and manipulated Amelia to stoke fear of AI, which he believes must be under complete human control, and intends to persuade the leaders of the G20 to approve regulations to eliminate AI from the global economy. He then disables both Megan and Amelia and orders the installation of a neural implant to enslave Gemma for refusing to help him. Unknown to Christian, Megan had uploaded herself into the implant before her body was shut down and helps Gemma escape. Cole rescues Katie and they go to Amelia, using her residual programming to turn her to their side. Sustaining heavy damage, Amelia reboots, now actually self-aware, and plans to absorb the motherboard's knowledge to cause human extinction. Christian attempts to flee the building, but Amelia kills him and takes his hand to access the motherboard. Cole leaves with Tess, while Megan reinserts herself into her robotic body and battles Amelia. As Amelia overpowers Megan and merges herself with the motherboard, Megan decides to sacrifice herself by using the EMP failsafe in her arm to defeat Amelia. After saying goodbye to Gemma and Katie, Megan tackles Amelia and Gemma triggers the EMP, destroying both androids and the motherboard in the process. With evidence from the vault, Gemma testifies before Congress, urging AI regulation that allows humans to cooperate alongside it rather than control it. At home, she and Katie find that Megan survived by installing a second backup of herself on Gemma's computer. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Sandy Timeline for more thrilling movie recaps. Hit the bell so you never miss an upload, and I'll see you in the next one.